Alright, hello everyone, this is Rich, and this is my part 2 for my VHS DVD update for September 14th, 2009. Alright, let's continue on. I'm not even going to say anything about this one. I'm not going to tell you where I got it from. I'm just going to say a fan got it for me, and I'm just going to hold it up. I'm not saying a fucking thing. It's not even going to be on my list on the side because I don't want to get in trouble. I got that the other day. But if you want the cover, if you Google search in free covers, free DVD covers, it's on almost the first site that comes on there. So if you're looking for this cover, it's on the site. Alright, next is a prize that I got the other day. I never win shit, but one of the Hack Movies actors called David Wayne Black, finally got it right, David. I entered a contest with him, or entered a contest where he was giving away books that he has done, or books that he's written, and movies he has starred in. And I didn't have one of his movies, so the whole thing was that I write something out saying why I deserve a fucking prize, and I won. I thought that was pretty cool. So he went, and I got the one movie he starred in, which was called Gameheads, which is it's like a D&D kind of, like different characters in D&D kind of a game. Reminds me of kind of how Clerks is, where it's a heavy dialogue type film. And he also signed it, which is really cool. You could kind of see it right there. And he also put like a little note in there, and he signed that. It also stars Eric A. Williams from another Hack Movies. I think this is like $15 on the site. I don't forget, GameheadMovie.com. I don't know if it's worth the $15, but it's definitely worth a watch if you could find it. And one thing about David that I saw in here, he has lost a lot of fucking weight. And I gotta hand it to you, David, because I got the bariatric surgery thing going, and it's taken me a lot to lose a lot of weight, but he's lost a good chunk of weight. But yeah, check out Gameheads. I thought it was pretty good. You know, it wasn't terrible. Most of these movies aren't terrible. Next is a movie that I can't find anywhere, I think, in the state of Pennsylvania that it's playing in. So I went and I found it. I Sell the Dead, starring Dominic Monaghan, Angus Scrimm, Ron Perlman in parts, and Larry Fessenden. It's essentially like corpse robbers or something like that. They're in, like, you know, the game of getting dead people to doctors so they can experiment on them. But eventually they go into like a more of a macabre type setting where they're actually trying to find zombies and, like, you know, sell them to certain collectors of weird shit. And it's just different stories of them, like, you know, how they got into the business, how they, you know, how they got into, like, you know, doing, you know, collecting zombies and all that kind of shit. And it's told from Dominic Monaghan's perspective to Ron Perlman, who is a monk, right before Dominic Monaghan is going to be executed. I think it's rather cool. Has a real dark setting, a little good bit of comedy. I definitely think it'd be worth a watch. Same thing with the cover. I got it on that free DVD covers place. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Do I have enough time? Yes, I do. Okay, next one is a movie I watched about 60% of. I liked it, I just stopped it for some reason. A movie which I believe is not out on DVD, and it fucking should be, because it's really good. It's got to be one of the first movies that, what the hell's his name is in? I forget his fucking name again. Fucking... Herbert West, I forget his name. Cellar Dweller. He's in the first like 5 minutes of the movie. It's essentially this comic book guy starts writing like things about the devil or the Necronomicon, and with that, the actual devils that he's drawing become real, and he kills them. But then, like years and years later, people come in to like restart doing the actual comic book, which is called Cellar Dweller, and that book shows up again, and people start this one woman starts drawing what the demon's supposed to look like, and it's exactly the same, and then the shenanigans start again. That's what I got up to. That's about, I'd say, like 100 or like 76 minutes, so I'd say it's about 40 minutes in. So yeah, I liked it. I definitely recommend seeing it. It's a good watch. Let's see, ones I've watched. I watched this one. Eliminators, a little action exploitation with robots and kung fu. I really liked it. It was had to do with like a mandroid whose master is killed by this evil guy that he works for. So the mandroid goes out and sets out to find the person who actually created all this programming, and the person with all the programming then goes with the mandroid back to the evil guy's lair, and they come across this river rat type guy and a Jackie Chan looking guy, and they all storm the fucking place of the evil guy that killed the scientist that created the mandroid. It's cheesy, but it's fun. It's a fun action movie, and this is on, I got the DVD quality copy, but I think it's a rare find to find this on DVD. But I think it's really cool if you can find it. I liked it. The last three I did not watch. Well, I'll just do the one I haven't watched recently first. This was from the Wonderful World of Disney, and which was on Sundays in the 80s. It was about like hour-long movies. This one was called Mr. Boogedy, which starred, forget the fucking guy's name, the guy who plays the original Gomez Addams on the Addams Family. He's Mr. Boogedy right there. And it has a bunch of other guys, like it has David Faustino or whatever it is, Bud Bundy from fucking Married with Children, and fucking the little boy from Alf is in there, and Kirsty Swanson I think is also in it. I don't remember anything else about it because I haven't seen it in so long, but I wanted it on DVD, and there's a sequel to this called Return of Mr. Boogedy. These two I have no clue about. People told me about this one that I would like it because I own Frankenhooker and all the Basket Case movies. It's made by the same guy. What the hell is his name? Frank something? Frank Headliner. People said I'd like this movie, so I'm going to try it out. And lastly, I got this one for $2. Apparently retails for $20 on eBay. As Tracy Lords, Ricky Lake, and Ted Raimi, called Skinner, which is another one I wanted to check out. So yeah, that's it for right now. I want to just breeze through those last two because I didn't want this to be 3 parts. So if it felt a little rushed, I do apologize. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a little talk on remakes in a little bit here. Because, you know, I got a request or two about it. So, yeah, that's it. Any questions, feel free. Subscribe, rate if you must, but be kind. And, check you later, YouTube.